Yeah, gotta love me. Yeah, yeah, gotta love. Yeah, gotta love. Yeah, can you hear me okay? Can everybody hear me okay? Oh, I know what I need to do. Alright, there's one more thing I gotta do. One more thing that I gotta do. One more thing that I gotta do. I gotta put a chat on. Dog. Chat. Chat. So it appears in the screen. Is this the chat? What is this guy? Browser. I don't know. What's that? What's this? What's that? Can you see it in my what? Top chat. How do I move this? I think that's what I wanted to do. I don't know what's in the corner of my screen. Alright, maybe I'll get rid of the browser. So shut that off. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Can I put this on the screen? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna get to reacting.
You will give ID or you will go to jail.
You know what Florida law states?
Yes.
Okay, unless I'm going to jail, I don't have to give you ID.
Then I'll take you to jail,
Get your
then I'll
boss.
get your
Get your boss.
fucking ID.
Get your boss.
There's something undeniably satisfying about watching arrogant cops get a reality check from well-informed citizens. But what's even better, seeing a higher authority step in to knock these power-hungry officers down a peg. Here
Alright, I don't really have a backstory for this video. There's a guy I follow on YouTube called First Protection Agency, and he goes around other states, but right now he's going around my state, and he's testing the First Amendment right to film in public. It's pretty cool. He has to deal with cops, and he teaches people how to deal with cops. So, yeah, I know that's a little random. So right now we're just gonna see what happens.
are 4 unforgettable moments when entitled cops were put in their place by someone with even more authority.
You know who that is? No. Who's your girlfriend or your baby mama?
The lady we just saw.
The lady
we
right
can
there.
see.
First of all, that's my wife, Marla.
Okay.
Marla.
Okay.
And who?
I feel like baby mama is a demeaning term that people use to try to stereotype and paint a negative picture towards an individual. Yeah. All I can say is don't talk to the cops.
Kanama.
Imagine a police officer showing up at your house uninvited and disrespectfully referring to your wife as a baby mama, disregarding both her dignity and yours.
See what I mean?
That's exactly what unfolded on May 10th,
Woo! We're starting good.
2020, when Officer Marler and his colleague showed up at Sergeant Syra Hawkins' doorstep. Earlier that
Oh, and they're gonna be, oh wow. They're harassing a veteran. This is gonna be good. Shout out to anybody who's in the service, who has served, and who wants to serve.
day, the Suisun City Police received a call about a 14-year-old who had ingested nail polish. Officers Marler and Kimono were dispatched to the scene. However, not only did they arrive at the wrong address, but they also managed to create a problem instead of solving one.
So who's this?
Honestly, can you go with the
What's the problem?
Cops are never, I don't want to say never, but in general, when a police officer is talking to you, they're looking to get an arrest. Not every single time, but at least 90% of the time. So in this case, it sounds like they're going to be talking to somebody who is completely innocent, has nothing to do with whatever they're looking into, and they're going to just do their job. If that makes any sense.
So we're here on a welfare check. We have to make sure she's okay.
Why?
Because we received a call from North Bay for the incident that occurred earlier.
Look right there. Supposed to be an investigator if y'all investigating something. 9 years U.S. Army. Now what's the problem?
What's your first name?
I don't have to identify myself to you, do I? Am I under investigation?
The only time you ever have to identify yourself if there's suspicion of a crime being committed. And in this case, since he isn't who they think they're talking to, he doesn't have to identify himself. But we'll see how this plays out.
You want to tell me what's going on? Don't knock on my window.
Can you come out here?
No, she can't come out there. Y'all need to tell me what's going on. This is my house.
We told you. We're here for a welfare check.
Not the right address.
A welfare check.
See, on the radio, they're just talking that it is not the right address.
No, I got it.
Ma'am.
So you can't say that they're not aware of being in the wrong place.
Y'all violating my rights right now.
No, we're
Actually,
not.
dude.
Yes, you are, because
No,
you're
we're
not
not.
telling me know who that is. I just said it to you.
Listen to me, dude. We're not violating your rights.
You are.
How?
Because you,
Which right? Which civil right are we violating?
Why are you raising your
We're
voice?
not violating
Why is he
anything.
raising his voice?
Okay.
Why is he raising
So
his voice?
we are here on
Are you
a
threatening
welfare
me?
check.
I can go inside my
We
house.
are here on a welfare check.
Already, I don't know what that
Well,
means.
Stop talking. Let me talk.
I don't have
Over
to stop
a child.
talking. I don't like him.
A person
He's raising
that
his voice at me
ingested
right now.
It does seem like they have a legit reason. I'm going to dial back the autotune. It does seem like they have a legit reason to be where they're at. Oh, come on, Ableton. Why are you not popping up? Is this making Ableton not pop up? Let me try. I don't know. Man. All right, I hope you guys aren't bothered by the autotune.
Or nail polish. Okay.
Okay, so we're
We come here. Your
to
baby's
check on
right there.
Okay,
Your wife.
I'm going to talk to you. First of all, you came to my house and said, is that my girlfriend or my baby mama? That's my wife. So
Okay.
that's disrespectful starting off.
All right, sir. So,
That was disrespectful starting off. And,
Okay,
and then
I
he's raising his
understand.
voice at me.
okay, I understand.
So now I can raise my
So,
voice,
look.
right?
So, no, you can eat it.
Whoa. Major foul. And he was being disrespectful. Oh, that's crazy. Because this guy is a veteran. He's serving. He's a serviceman. That's crazy. Ooh, I feel bad that he had to go through this.
What's his problem?
Okay, okay.
As if disrespecting the sergeant's wife wasn't enough, Officer Marler took things a step further by shouting and cursing at Sergeant Hawkins. Unbeknownst to him, his actions were only digging his own grave.
Nah, I need y'all badge numbers. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll give you my badge number. But so the reason we're here is to
Now
make
you
sure
telling me the
somebody
reason
is
after you told me to
okay.
eat it. Sir, so you told me to eat it, right? Marler?
I messed up. I apologize.
Now that you on film, you messed up.
No,
So
you can
you
report.
haven't violated any of my
No.
rights.
No,
The
sir.
first thing you said to me coming here was,
So,
is
sir.
that my baby mama or my girlfriend?
Sir,
Then he
so
started
we
raising
were
his
called
voice
to
at
call
me.
from North Bay.
Pause. I need your name and your badge number.
Officer Conma, 107.
Thank you. I need your name and your badge
Officer
number.
Marler 102. We received
He
a
said
call
he's not
from North
violating
Bay.
any of my rights.
Okay.
Yet he came
We
to my
wanna make
house
sure
and
the
said,
kid is okay.
is that my baby mama or my girlfriend?
We want to make sure
That's
the
the
kid
first
is
thing he said
okay.
to me. Then he's raising his voice at me.
We want to
Ma'am,
make sure the kid is okay.
We're here to check on a female. Okay?
Whew. Everybody just needs to take a deep breath.
Is your child okay?
What's your name?
Did you or did you not tell me?
Is your child okay? Did your child
You don't want to answer because that's what he said to me, Marler. And she's at my window. I told you not to go to my.
Wow. Yeah, it already feels pretty heated and intense. And I hope it doesn't get hands-on. But everybody definitely needs to take a deep breath.
My window. Close the blinds.
Do you have a 14-year-old son?
Close the blinds.
Hold on, sir.
Close the blinds.
Sir, do you have a 14-year-old son?
Close the blinds. Close the blinds. I'm not going in the house.
Are your
Close the
children okay,
blinds.
ma'am? Are your children okay?
Okay.
Do they look okay, guy? He's asking if my children are okay. Who the is that?
Okay. now.
The crazy part is everything was calm, cool, and collected before they came. I like how this guy is trying to de-escalate the situation by heading out, but that would leave me tense and unrelaxed.
Give me
Why? Because I gotta eat. That's why you leaving now?
We're gonna leave now. I don't know who a 14.
Hey, if they're leaving, let them leave. I understand. Ooh, that's a tough one.
My family was here all day. We had a good day. You're here telling me to eat.
It is. I don't know who the 14-year-old is.
Okay.
I don't either.
Second.
I told you I did 9 years in the military.
Okay, we
You told me to
appreciate
eat.
your service.
So good.
Okay,
Thank
give
you
me a
for telling
second.
me to eat.
Please.
After I served
Walk
you
away.
for 9 years, you
Marler.
property.
as well.
Marler.
I don't give a probably a piece. If you serve and you telling
Okay.
me
So now it seems like they're both looking like they want to leave. So they probably should.
to eat, you probably was a piece of.
Being sworn at was the final straw for Sergeant Hawkins, and at that moment, he decided to drop all restraint.
Well, you're not letting me explain.
They're probably going to try to do a disorderly conduct after this. Because he's not relaxing. Which I wouldn't blame him. I understand why he's frustrated.
You never explained. You started asking questions. He said, "Is that my girlfriend or my baby mama?"
Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, I'm here to clarify. So, address, correct?
That is this
Okay,
address.
so it may have been a miscommunication between North Bay and our dispatch. So we got a call that we needed. Okay, a 3-year-old was brought into the hospital because.
See, it's confusing because she just addressed that they knew they came to the wrong place, but then they kept sticking with their story that they were doing a welfare check the whole time, which is kind of conflicting and confusing. So, I don't know how she's gonna talk her way out of that.
Because she ingested nail polish remover. Okay?
We don't know anything about
Okay.
any of that.
And that is absolutely fine. So this
I
just got a
know,
little out of hand.
But you don't come to somebody's house and say, "Is that your baby mama, your girlfriend?" You
Right,
know what?
and I
Eat a dick.
understand. I completely understand
You're
that.
supposed to be
It was
professional.
I'm trying my best to be
And if
professional.
you're doing fine, but that
Okay.
guy, I don't know what side of the bed he woke up on.
Okay, I understand.
Although Marler eventually recognized his mistake and offered an apology, the
I feel like being a police officer is in fact a challenging job because you're having to deal with like the worst side of people, and you're on like every good day for police officer is everybody's bad day in a sense. You know, it's like you're never dealing with the police on a good day. So I could see how over a long time of dealing with people, it would wear on one's psyche to where they would start to feel a certain type of way. But it is their job to not let their own emotions affect the judgment of their decisions and how they interact with people. And, you know, I think police officers are, not every cop, but a lot of people are thinking the solution is to punish people when in reality you just need to get down to the bottom of the problem and try to create a solution, or at least form an understanding of why someone is the situation, whatever you're pulling up into. So it is the situation to de-escalate constantly, and I feel like if you're gonna show up and do the job, you have to be aware that it is a job and you are dealing with real people, and have to be at a certain standard of performance and how you're here to help. Like at the end of the day, you're got a shield. You're supposed to be protecting, stepping up, you know, not forcing and pushing down.
damage was already done. The severity of his actions left no room for redemption, leading to his dismissal from the force. However, the officer in the next case takes things to an entirely different level.
Okay, what's your name? Malcolm? What's your last name? Malcolm Ziegler?
Yeah.
Okay, you got your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
On January 14th, 2021, 14-year-old Malcolm Ziegler found himself confronted by police over allegations of possessing a stolen dirt bike. Despite his attempts to explain that he had purchased the bike legally, he was immediately handcuffed and detained without being given a chance to share his side of the story.
I did. You're in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
All right, this is starting not good off the bat. Just being in possession of a stolen vehicle, I believe that should be at least a felony. So I can understand immediately detaining somebody. So he might not be arrest, but he's definitely detained.
What? Diggs, you want to go and verify that for me?
What?
Do me a favor, man. Just come to my car right over here, okay?
What the? Can I get the bill of sale and show you that I bought it?
Yeah. We'll get all that taken care of, man. But what I need to do is just hang tight for me right here, okay?
Gosh, what did I do?
Just hang tight for me right here, okay?
It is a good sign that he's offering paperwork. Usually I feel, and I may be in the wrong here, but I assume if you were driving something that you didn't own and didn't have paperwork on it, you're most likely going to try to avoid showing paperwork.
So here's what's going on, okay? So that vehicle's been entered as stolen.
What?
Okay.
Which one?
The dirt bike right over there, the Suzuki. So I know you've been trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's been reported stolen. It's been entered as stolen. So right now you are in possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Well, can I show you the bill of sale from where I bought it?
Absolutely. You can definitely show me that.
Okay, it doesn't look good, and he probably most likely could have forged it, but at the same time, if he does have a bill of sale and he is insisting that he paid for it, he could have bought it off of somebody that originally stole it.
Right. I mean, I did not steal it. I can show you.
Where's the bill of sale at?
I think it's in my house somewhere.
Okay, so here's what's going to go ahead and happen. Just hang tight for me. Matter of fact, do me a favor, sir. Go ahead and step right here. 57 Fuquay, 2 males, 1095.
Uh-oh.
So I can go to the police station?
Yeah, just hang tight, hang tight.
Okay, they're definitely detaining him.
Go do this real quick. I gotta search you, okay?
That's fine. This phone.
Yeah, your phone right there. I'm just gonna go and set it right here, okay, sir?
All right.
Despite informing the officers that he had the bill of sale, Ziegler was searched and forced to sit in the patrol car, treated as though his explanation held no weight.
I'm gonna just sit like this.
Well, I'm gonna work on getting you out of those soon, okay? Just keep cooperating with me. I appreciate it. And we'll get everything squared away.
Stole before. I don't.
Okay.
And
sir,
I can try to find this bill of sale. I have
sir,
a lot of
and I'm not saying that you stole it. Right now, what we've got is we just got a stolen motor vehicle. We're not saying that you stole the vehicle. Okay, I'm not saying that at all, okay?
Yes, sir.
But it still is a crime to be in possession of a stolen motor vehicle. So you're dead.
I feel like this officer is doing a good job. Definitely a lot better than the last two, because he's addressing the citizen's concern while also being firm on his reason on why he's in handcuffs.
He's talking with your dad right now.
I can tell you. I can show you. If you can go on, you can go on my phone. I can show you exactly what I bought it from.
Okay.
When we met.
Hey, how you doing, sir? Hey,
Dad, I need that bill of sale.
Reason all this is going down, that vehicle's been entered as stolen into National Crime Information Center. Do you have the bill of sale by any chance, sir?
I don't know where it is. It's either in my room or in the garage. You gotta tell me where it is,
As Ziegler's father searched for the bill of sale and the officer collected the teenager's information, a sheriff arrived on the scene and began questioning the officer's actions.
Whoa. We might be at a breakthrough. But this is why it is good to have the benefit of the doubt, because it is innocent until proven guilty.
He's detained right now because he's 14.
He's 14.
Yes.
Okay.
So I already explained to him he's detained right now. I told him that.
So why is he detained?
Because that's a stolen motor vehicle.
Sorry.
Okay. So,
I mean, Diggs verified the VIN number, right?
is that before all that you verified before you?
I detained him and then we
That's why I
verified
asked if he was 1095 or detained.
He's detained.
Okay. So, obviously he's a juvenile, right?
Yeah.
You're not charging him with larceny of a...
Nope.
Okay, because obviously that didn't happen.
Yep.
So, worst you have is what?
Possession of a stolen motor vehicle.
Which is, you gonna think you get secure custody and all that?
Probably
Or
not.
a petition? Alright. You're 14.
So, I'm not 100% confident in understanding everything they're specifically talking about, but what it sounds like to me is that in order to deal with younger individuals or people who aren't adults, there's specific crimes that you're able to charge and get people in the system with. So I think this officer is doing his best to try to figure out what he can pin on the kid and try to get him in trouble. And I believe the sheriff, whoever he's talking to right now with the mask on, is trying to get him to figure things out first before he takes action.
Me personally, he ain't going nowhere. You're here with what, Dad? Ain't no sense having him sit in the car attendant.
The officer eventually realized his mistake and removed the handcuffs from Ziegler. However, the teenager's parents, outraged by the officer's lack of courtesy and professionalism, held a press conference, even implying that the incident may have been racially motivated. But what's more concerning than an officer with poor judgment? One who doesn't know the law at all.
So I guess he owns the bike. I wish there was a little bit more follow-up with that. But I do appreciate that that sheriff was like, hey, we got to get to the bottom of the facts first before you deal out any judgment.
What's that? What's that, man?
I'd want to say I feel like I've seen this video before, but I haven't seen it. But I bike a lot, and as a biker being on the road, even if you're sharing the road, you always need to assume that people can't see you. So you have to constantly bike defensively. And I feel bad for the truck because he has a decent amount of blind spots. And nothing bad happened. That's the most important thing to remember.
I'm so sorry, I didn't see you. I apologize, sir. What was that, dude? You came from all the way over there. I know. My tire did something weird. No, you did something weird, not your tire, dude. You came from over there, that lane over there, came straight across on top of me, and I hit the back of your
I feel like the biker is not wrong to feel how he feels.
car now. So now we need to call the police.
On May 1st, 2023,
It is good to get a police report or incident of an accident because you never know what could happen.
YouTuber known as My Middle Age Adventures had a minor accident while riding his e-bike. Surprisingly, the real issue wasn't with the other driver involved, it was the responding officer who turned the situation into a much bigger ordeal.
Well, I was not expecting that.
I'm not going nowhere. Just endangered my life.
Wow. I can definitely feel, I've had to jump off of my bike a couple of times in the last couple of years of me biking. And I've never really felt angry, but I have never also been directly hit like this guy. So.
I'm not giving no ID up. I have no reason to.
You will give ID or you will go to jail.
You know what Florida law states?
Yes.
Okay, unless I'm going to jail, I don't have to give you ID.
Then I'll take you to jail
Get your
and then
boss.
I'll
Get your boss.
fucking ID.
Get your boss. Get
I
your
ain't
boss.
getting my boss.
Get your boss, sir. Get your boss. Get your boss, sir. Get your.
Yeah, the cop just started off rip really bad. no form of de-escalation. There's a certain point where, so the guy wanted the cops to be called, so he wants to get everything, he wants records of everything. So at some point there is going to be passing of the ID. I feel like when I was talking about cops had it as a job, especially communication, it's like they need to be concerning towards the human. They gotta show concern towards the person instead of off rip trying to go straight from the paperwork. And in this case, this guy was threatening putting him in jail instead of rectifying. So he thinks the solution is to just quiet the problem, and that is not the solution.
Boss, I haven't done nothing illegal. I am not suspected of a crime. I have not committed a crime.
I'm out with a disturbance here at the waterfront thrift store on Fairfield Drive.
I mean, if you'd like to know what happened, I'd be more than happy to tell you what happened. It's all on video.
Well, when you give me ID, I will.
Well, I haven't done nothing illegal. So get your boss.
Let me explain something to you.
Get your boss, sir.
You have a responsibility when you're riding a bicycle.
Get your boss. No, not a bicycle, an automobile. I don't have a driver's license, so I never signed nothing stating I would give that up.
It does.
Yes, as riding a bike, you do have responsibility to be aware of your surroundings, but just as much as you have that responsibility, so does the driver. That's why it's called sharing the road.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, sir.
There is a law here in Florida.
Go ahead, get your boss, sir. Get your boss. Get your boss, sir. Get your boss, sir. I have not committed a crime. I have not been not suspected of committed a crime. Okay, so I would no. This gentleman, I will tell you what happened now. Okay, I was in this lane right here, coming down the road right here. The gentleman was in that far lane over there, and he crossed over from that lane there to turn into here. Okay, and then I pulled in here because I hit the back of his vehicle right here. See, I'm trying to tell you what happened, sir. Then I hit.
I'm trying to listen to you.
Okay, then I hit the. Then because it's all every bit of it's on video. He came from that lane over there, cut
So
into.
your bicycle made contact with his truck.
Because he came from that lane over there into this driveway. Okay, that's why. And then it hit right here.
It's crazy how the officer is trying to assign blame to the biker without even listening to the other driver. And the other driver, by apologizing as many times as he did, is showing culpability or ownership of the my bad of the situation.
I've done nothing illegal. Okay, I have done nothing illegal. Okay, if you would have came at me differently, sir, I would have made a police report the whole 9 yards and gave you my ID.
See, he was trying to make a police report, and he was willing to give his ID. That was my point.
There would never been a problem, but the way you came up to me is like I'd done something wrong.
That's all I did.
Nah, he threatened him with jail. That's not all he did.
No, it's all on video, sir. Everything's on video. And you have it on video. Where's your camera, sir?
I don't have one.
Okay, that's why I have one. Because you don't have one, sir.
That like a boss. He said that like a boss. Where's your camera? I don't have one. That's why I have one. I like that.
But they have one.
Okay, I know you have one, you have one, you have one as well.
Without a body camera, the officer continuously demanded the suspect's ID, despite having no legal right to do so. He persisted with this demand until a superior officer arrived on the scene.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, go ahead, sir. If you're the one going to be in charge, because they told me she was in charge.
What do you want to do? You don't want to do anything about this. Are you good?
No, I want to file a police report that this made that, and I want to go through his insurance because now I've got damages to my bike and I've got.
Highway Patrol to come talk.
Okay, sounds good.
Allegedly, he drives an e-bike, and e-bikes are very expensive. So when somebody has a car that's very expensive and hits an e-bike, and a lot of other bikes on the road are expensive. So whenever you have an incident, I can understand why people want to have insurance and stuff.
To me, sir, thank you, sir. But I will complain on that man there.
Yes, sir. We'll get the.
You know what he straight out told me, if you don't give me your ID, you're going to jail. I told him to do what you gotta do, because I'm not giving you my ID. Now, I don't mind giving it because of all this, but when somebody comes to me and starts demanding I do something...
I understand.
So,
well, sir, listen, I'm a totally different deputy, and like I said, I don't have any problems with you.
Well, that's why I'm irate. That's why I'm kind of like...
I get that.
See, when a police officer says that they don't have problems with you, it doesn't mean you're in the clear. It does not mean you're in the clear. And everybody always has the right to remain silent. They're just waiting for something to happen so they can help, assist, and make that arrest. Uno, dos, tres.
I get that.
No, because the way he approached me...
I understand.
It's all on camera.
I understand.
Okay?
I don't have any issues
I know
with you.
why he approached me like that, because he doesn't have a camera on.
Yes, sir.
So that's why he approached me like that. He didn't... As soon when I pulled my camera out, his whole demeanor changed.
Right, well, I can tell you this, even with if I don't have this on, I'm going to still be a gentleman.
All right, well, thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I'm just wondering where the other driver is in this situation.
I do want that officer's card. That in that truck right there, or his information written down, please.
You're going to make the complaint. It's going to come right back to me.
Okay.
I already heard what happened.
Well, I've got it on video, is what I'm saying. It was total lack of respect. He literally told me I was going to go to jail if I did not give him ID. Okay. I told him then take me to jail.
You didn't get it?
Huh?
I'll take care of that. You just hang tight for highway patrol and all that good stuff and get what you really need to be taken care of.
Okay, this is a...
I like this officer. He seems like he's straight to the point and gonna get everything taken care of.
Formal complaint we're making against him, correct?
Yeah, you already made it. Already took care of it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
The suspect made it clear he wanted a formal report filed against the officer and even uploaded the video of the incident to YouTube to raise awareness. But believe me, these cases only gets worse from here.
See, I don't like that this video doesn't really deal with any closure. Like you want to know more about the situation.
Do you have an ID, sir?
Yeah, I do.
Can I see that, please?
Oh, certainly.
Oh, yeah. No, your real ID.
Yeah, this is.
No.
Yo, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I'm Billy Buttcrack.
Real.
Yo, that's hilarious. This guy is in his First Amendment right to do that, but you should not do that. Do not try this at home.
ID.
Oh, you need the real one?
Yeah.
Here you go. I got some ID right here.
Oh, he got backup, so he's about to call backup.
The D.
Hey, why don't you have 10-2 come over here?
And the I.
What's that?
I got the ID. Here you go.
Driver's license.
Here you go. I'm gonna need to see
Oh, hit him with the Uno reverse card.
your ID, sir. Sir.
Time to go. Let's go. You need to leave.
Excuse me? Don't touch me.
Touch you? You need
Yeah, you just did. You just bumped me. Why?
On March 8, 2023, a well-known First Amendment auditor visited the Buchanan County Courthouse. As he toured the public building, he...
I've been watching First Amendment Protection Agency, and I definitely like how he goes about being an auditor. I definitely don't recommend it, but it is important to know your rights and know how to use them and not let them get used against you.
crossed paths with Sergeant Chris Chesmore, who, it seemed, was unfamiliar with the fundamentals of the Constitution.
For what? What did I do wrong?
You were told to leave by me.
For what? What crime?
Let's go.
What crime did I do? I'm here to get papers.
Let me see it.
No, you could
Didn't
look
you
right
get
here.
papers?
Excuse me?
Didn't you already get your papers?
I think you need to slow your roll right now.
Slow my roll?
Yeah.
Come
Me?
on down here. Come on down here.
For what?
Come on.
I committed no crime.
Come on.
I'm here to look at papers, get papers, see what services you provide.
Right now.
Well, you can tell all day, but I followed the law.
Come on.
I followed the law. I'm going to continue getting my paperwork.
Yeah, that's an awkward situation where I can only imagine the officer is going to try to escalate from here.
You're the
He looks like he's in clown makeup. Or like a mime.
Hey, come on.
What did I do wrong?
No offense to mimes.
You guys can't, this ain't Russia. You can't just make up rules yourself. What was your name and badge? Buchanan County.
My name and badge, and you haven't given me your name and badge.
Because you're a public servant, did you forget?
It doesn't matter.
It does. Did you forget? You work for me.
Sergeant Chesmore appeared to be lacking knowledge, not just about his employer, but also about the rights of the auditor. There was no constitutional law requiring the auditor to identify himself in that situation, but unsurprisingly, Chesmore was unaware of this.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why are you being this way?
Why are you, tyrant? What's so funny, little boy? Why can't you just respect our rights? What's the First Amendment? Do you know? Didn't think so. It's a shame
That's funny.
that you guys swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, yet you don't even know the First Amendment.
You like the Broncos?
No.
I like his answer. Yeah. They're just trying to assert dominance by taking the space and trying to back him towards the exit.
I like freedom is what I like. Apparently you guys don't.
You're still free, aren't you?
Not by you. You want to be a little tyrant. Hey, get out of the public building.
I haven't.
Hey, he went up. Yeah, because you're not going to. And if you do, guess what? We'll have fun in court.
I like your camera.
We'll have fun in court.
100 times.
Guess what? Have you violated someone's rights? Of course you have. But guess what? You ain't going to violate mine without
Yeah, I don't think it's a job for everybody. And that's a really hard job to do. And you have to be the right kind of person. And you have to have some form of levity, like joy or humor, you know? Gotta have some personality.
repercussions.
I like your camera. Brand.
This guy's doing okay.
Press is what I'm doing, right?
Are you with press?
Oh, yeah, I am.
You're a press pass?
Are you really that low IQ? This is America. The press passes in the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. Huh, you didn't know that, huh?
No, you're educating me.
Yeah, that's bad.
This is a funny situation.
I know your job way more than you. Imagine swearing an oath to the Constitution, yet you don't know. You want to know what happened when I came in here?
Now we got even more cops. But at least everybody seems to be relaxed.
Guess what? I'm being so polite to everybody. I go in here, go in the clerks, I ask them, hey, what services do you guys provide here? And you know what? I got a passport.
Now they're about to bring in a fourth officer.
Information right here, because this is what I'm looking for. I'm here to go in all these offices, and this guy...
They're not listening, they're waiting.
Right here, he should not have stripes for one. That's disgusting how you treat the public. Two, he's yelling at me. Hold on, little man. Number two, I'm in here to check out the public building. Public. Don't forget that. And he's over here harassing me. Hey, you already went up there. No, you gotta leave. Get out of here. No, I don't have to leave.
You're the one demeaning us.
Demeaning you? Really? What's the First Amendment? What a shame. What a shame.
Yeah, there's a lot of mirrors going on, so I just don't think this guy is going the right way about it because he's causing attention. Attention just happens naturally, but you don't want to cause it.
Shame.
You can allow it and have it happen, but you shouldn't be causing attention.
Your questions you answer.
Because you're a public servant. Did you forget? Guess what? This job right here is a lot. The public expects.
Yeah, I don't want to finish this video. Yeah. Overall, was not a fan of these videos. It had potential, but there wasn't. I feel like there should have been more narration going on. Definitely a lot more narration going on. And more research into how things transpired or ended up. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, I'll probably watch some stuff a little bit later. I am gonna go do some laundry right now, but Maybe I'll live stream making some music in a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna end